We back at it with another Dandadan chapter, man. Chapter 183. It's been so long since we got a chapter. I actually was surprised when I got the notification. I'm like, what? It's back? Yo, that felt like a long month since we had a chapter. Maybe I was the only one who felt like it was long, but let me know how y'all felt. Was y'all able to maintain, or was it tough for y'all? Now, I feel like they shouldn't have went on such a long break with the hype coming off of the anime. They should have just stuck it out for a little bit and then went on break. But that's just how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts. But we about to get into this chapter, man. It looks like somebody in our squad, in our Dandadan squad, hasn't made it. It looked like they were taken out, man. And if you've seen the last panel, you already know who I'm talking about. And if that is the case, like, part of me is happy because, you know, one of our main characters has been taken out. But at the same time, part of me is like, yo, dang, they ain't deserve to go out like that, man. They definitely didn't deserve to go out like that. But it's a good chance that the person may still be alive, and it just might be the effect of someone's ability. And once that person is defeated, you know, our Dandadan character will go back to their normal self. Very similar to like Momo, you know, she's still small and we wait for her to be restored to her normal side. So maybe it's a situation like that, but I don't know, man. But we're about to get into it. Make sure you thumb it up and subscribe. So the chapter pretty much starts off where you got Ira, Kenta, as well as your boy Okarun heading towards the school. And like I said, man, people may hate on your boy Kenta, but yo, the dude be having the dopest poses. He be doing the dopest stuff with his nanotech, yo. I mean, I'm telling you, yo, the surfboard flying in the air while everybody running, that shit just look clean to me, man. That shit look clean as hell. But you got it where they're approaching the school. Once they get there, you see that Ira instantly transforms. She says like, yo, I'm feeling some crazy energy coming from out here. I'm gonna go ahead and you guys stay out there. And you got it where she's saying that pretty much because, you know, Okarun, he still doesn't have any powers. He's just a regular human right now, which, yo, how long is it going to be before my boy returns back to action? But she tells them to stay out. But Kenta, he still has his nanotech, so I don't know, man. He should go in there. But you have it where he changes his nanotech into like it looked like a jetpack with cannon guns on the top of it. The shit looked dope as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you have it where she enters the school, and while she's inside the school, next thing you know, you hear an explosion outside. She turned around and looked, and you see Kenta and Okarun flying in the opposite direction. But luckily, I guess he was prepared because the jetpack that he made his nanotech turn into also transformed into like I guess a parachute or a cushion, and they were able to land softly. And you have these two opponents appearing in front of them. One of them with like a crossbone skull on his head. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that design looks sick. I want to see how that looks in color. That's one of those designs like, yo, I need to see the color version of the character to know if he's as badass as I'm thinking he is. And then you just got a regular human walking up to him. Now, it's been a while since I reread the chapters, so I'm not sure if we've seen these characters before. I want to say the crossbone dude does look familiar, but it could be another series that I'm mixing it up with. But that's where you guys come in hand. If we have seen these characters before, let me know in the comments section below. I would greatly appreciate it. But you got it where they're approaching, you know, Okarun as well as Kenta. And if I was Kenta, man, I'd be turning my junk into like some type of mega cannon and just wipe them completely out. That's what I would be doing. But then you have it where Ira, she ends up walking into the gym, and you see all these floating heads in the air, which is creepy as hell, man. That alone would have had me be like, yo, I think we need to switch places. You know, Kenta, you come in here, deal with the floating heads. Let me go out there and deal with these guys. But you got floating heads, and then you got the bodies of those floating heads like all standing in front of her, like a whole army of them. And you got it where she's looking like, what's this? Next thing you know, you hear a whistle. It's as if they're playing a soccer game. You see the points on the board. These guys start charging towards her, jumping and catching the heads out the air and like throwing them at her like it's a game of dodgeball. But for her, she's easily dodging it because she has the ability of you know, Silky. And yo, it looks dope as hell. This is another scene where I can picture it being amazing with her with the anime, because this is her using her speed and acrobatics to actually dodge everything that's coming towards her. And you got it where she's dodging all these heads at the same time she's punishing the bodies that's trying to hit and attack her. And she's like ripping right through them with all her attacks. She does her noble drill, looks amazing. But you see that these creatures or these people aren't actually getting hurt. You know, they might take some damage, but then they're instantly regenerating or re-healing themselves. I want to say regenerating because they don't seem to be a living creature. It seems to be someone's ability. And that's what she says is very similar to the girl from school and how she had the mini soldiers where they couldn't be hurt by them. You had to take out the user. So she's thinking to herself like, yo, where is the user? Better yet, where is Shiro as well as the class rep? They should already be in here, meaning they should be engaged in this battle. But once she says that, she looks in the air and she instantly sees the head of the class rep among the other heads floating in the air. And you got it where her little, I guess, best friend as a spirit now is right next to her crying with tears running down her face. And the chapter ends and it's just like, yo, dang, is she dead or is she on the verge of death? Or is she just part of someone's spell that needs to be undone by defeating whoever, cast it? We don't know right now. We definitely don't know. But all in all, this is a crazy chapter, a crazy way to start off the break where we coming back with one of the main cast, one of the Dandadan crew members beheaded. That's insane. I would have never thought that would be the case, but yo, she's beheaded. And I wonder if she does fade away, if she does actually die, does that mean her friend, which is the spirit that kind of like bonded with her, does she go to the afterlife, or will she just roam around until she find another person where she can, grant them her power? I'm really curious how that actually goes. Or it might be a situation where maybe she's about to start deteriorating and we just haven't seen it yet. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We know she still has her powers because her spirit friend is still next and by her side, but we don't know for sure, which really makes me wonder, like, yo, where is the Shiro girl at, the Yuki Shiro? Where is she at? We don't see her head floating in the air. So was she a traitor all along? Was she trying to lure them into a trap so that she can set them up and have their powers acquired? We know that's what she was trying to do from the very beginning. So what is going on with her character? We'll have to wait to the next chapter. But this chapter left so many mysteries, so many questions that I need answers to. I need to know, man. I need to know what's going down. But again, I am at work, so this video won't have the best edits. Hopefully you guys won't mind. And if you don't, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications, man. I greatly appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts on this chapter down below. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.